SR&BG and the MK Ultra Mind Control Sex Kitty Monarch Butterfly Program. I'm not going to say that again because I might mess it up. Before I start this video, I want to thank everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Just in case you don't make it to the end of the video, I wanted to thank you now. Thank you. And I mean that. So I'm watching Nino Brown. I'm pretty sure everybody is familiar with who Nino Brown is. The guy that you see right now on the screen with the crown on. I'm subscribed. I've been subscribed to Nino Brown for years. He make me laugh and he's conscious. He give praises to the Most High. And I just like the guy. He make me feel like I vibe high. So I'm listening to Nino Brown and he has a question. I'm going to answer the question that Nino Brown have in this video. Listen to the question.
Let me ask you something. If you got rich and you could have any woman in the world, would you want some fine shit that nobody had before? Or would you want a broad that everybody in the industry done had? I'm trying to figure out why these rappers and these ball players and these actors all recycling the same 5 women. This shit don't make no sense. Can somebody help me make it make sense?
I'm gonna make it make sense.
Just got out of prison, and you would think he'll be looking for a girl that nobody been with. Instead, he in Cardi B DM trying to pull a Diddy on Stephon Diggs BM for some apparent reason. Pooh Shiesty won't offset leftovers. All that goddamn money Pooh Shiesty say he got. And you want what another man had. Ruby Rose. She at the top of the food chain. She done been with rappers, ball players, and comedians. She was with Drewski just last year, Cam Newton, DDG, Lil Yachty, Playboy Cardi, Travis Scott. She done been with everybody. But if you go ask somebody on the internet who they want, Ruby Rose. They chose Ruby Rose after everybody. Back in school, we went to high school, we didn't want nothing that nobody else in the high school want. Out of nowhere, when he...
You see, what Nino Brown is seeing is a program. Nino Brown, brother Nino Brown, you are seeing a program. There's a lot of people right now, they don't see this program. But Nino Brown, he see the program. I hope you see the program.
You gotta get rich. All they want is the same shit that they see somebody else done been with. Selena Powell. She a well-known 304 that everybody know. But yet there's a line of rich rappers and ball players waiting to be with her next. These men are massively goddamn rich and could be with any woman in the world. They can even go get the goddamn Virgin Mary that nobody been with. But yet they want what they player partner just had. The Kardashians. They got a history of destroying men, and you would have thought that would have made some of the most successful men in the world they done been with keep they goddamn distance from these goddamn witches. But no.
I always ask that question. You see, I've seen beautiful nurses. I've seen beautiful women that was professionals, that was smart. I'm talking about bodies out of this world. They will intimidate the average guy. And you mean to tell me these rappers, these athletes and entertainers are recycling the same women? This has to be a program, man. I'm going to break it down. It's a program.
They attracting more rappers, more ball players, more actors, and turning their ass into crack addicts and goddamn alcoholics, and they all going broke and losing their goddamn mind. Kanye, Lamar Odom, just like that girl Janiyah Michelle. She was just carrying WNBA YoungBoy baby. Why the hell did Jonte Murray go put a goddamn baby in her? They want what the other rapper just had, and she tried.
Why would Kanye West? Kanye West is very intelligent. Kanye West is a musical genius. Why would he marry a woman that made a sex tape with Ray J? Not only did she make a sex tape, she made a sex tape with a guy that isn't even on their level. Why? I'm going to tell you why.
Get rid of goddamn the ball player because he done hurt his goddamn leg and go run back to NBA YoungBoy concert. Ari Fletcher. Ari Thomas the Train Fletcher. She was just with goddamn G Herbo. And here come Moneybag Kermit the Frog, yo head ass, want some what G Herbo got. They got.
And listen, the majority of these sex kittens, because that's who these women are, sex kittens. The majority of these sex kittens don't even look good. Like I said, I've seen regular women with money, regular women that can think for themselves, regular women that was beautiful, man. And none of these rappers, entertainers, they're not checking for them. They're checking for these MK Ultra, mind control, monarch butterfly sex kittens. Let's talk about the sex kittens. Because Nino Brown, he want to know why. He want to know why when a person get rich, when they get successful, they run to these women. This is crazy, man. Or it's a program. Listen to Katt Williams. A couple of months ago, Katt Williams, he talked about this a little bit. Let's go back to Katt Williams.
Each thing I'm saying, I don't harbor any resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and that she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all see resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen.
If you sign up for their program, you get a Amber Rose. If you sign up for their program, you get a sex kitten. MK Ultra, mind control, monarch butterfly, sex kitten. Yes, these women are owned. There's people that own people. Yes, and when you sign up for their program, you get one of them. You know who they are because when you see them in the photos, you always see them in leopard print. Look at the video. Everybody that you see in leopard print and more. Look, I could pull up so many videos of Lil Nas X. I could pull up videos of Michael B. Jordan and Tom Cruise. You know how people have the pictures of them throwing up the 666, the blood sign, and putting it over their eye? And people say that this is one of their symbols. Well, the leopard print is also. There's people who own people. If you go out there right now and get a record deal, inside of that contract for a lot of people, it comes with a sex kitten, one of these females. A lot of times the sex kitten is the handler of the entertainer or the athlete. Nino Brown, what you are looking at is the sex kitten program. This is why they recycle the same women, because these women are in their contract. And when they tell these women to bark, they bark. And when they tell these women to crawl, they crawl. They also feed off of the feminine energy of the woman that they with, the sex kitten. There's also men that sex kitten. And if you ever see one of these entertainers, these actors or athletes, if you ever see them in this leopard print and they're in the photos, then you best believe that they're sex kittens. And at any time, they can get a phone call, and that phone call tells them to go to Dubai. And they go to Dubai. They sleep with old men, old women, people that's not even in this dimension. Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix? You mean to tell me Jimi Hendrix? You mean to tell me Whitney Houston? Yes, I know Whitney Houston was a sex kitten. You see, when these sex kittens get married, this is what drives their partner crazy. Because at any time, these sex kittens, they can get a phone call. And all of a sudden, they're surrounded by 15, 72-year-old guys, 65-year-old guys with shriveled penises that want to get their ass ate. There's beautiful sex kittens out there. Some of the women that we worship, that we look at, Cardi B, I'm talking about Nicki Minaj, I'm talking about all of them. Go look at the pictures. Type up Nicki Minaj leopard print. Type up Lil Nas X leopard print. And watch how many photos come up with them with leopard print. And then type up Ice Cube leopard print. Type up LL Cool J leopard print. And see how you don't see no damn leopard print with them guys. There's some people that you're going to see with the leopard print on. And trust me, these people are owned. So let's go back to what Nino Brown is talking about. Nino Brown want to know, why do all of these rappers recycle the same women? Now, there's people out there that would say it's because they're in the same circle. But I'm here to say that these women are sex kittens, like Doja Cat. These women are sex kittens, and when you sign the contract, you get a sex kitten. You get to rub on them and kiss on them and take pictures. And as soon as the contract is over, they go to the next person. It's like when you sell your soul to Satan, you get a lot of gifts, a lot of perks. And you say, yeah, I want the steak and the lobster. I want this car. I want this type of house, this type of chain, and this type of woman. They say, okay, what type of woman do you want? This is the list of women that you can get. Do you want Doja Cat? We got Doja Cat. We can give you Doja Cat because Doja Cat is a sex kitten. Do you like boys? We can give you Lil Nas X if you want. And there's a list of other people that we can give you. I'm really picturing these people sitting up in front of a CEO, a high-powered person, and this person convincing them to sell all of their manifestation gifts, all of their sacred knowledge and they energy, they connection with the Most High to sell it. And they have this list in front of them. And they say, look, you can eat all of this. You can smoke all of this. You could do all of this. You can go to all of these places in the world and you can have all of these women on the list. And this person look up and down the list and they see all types of names they wouldn't even believe. They say, you mean to tell me that I can get into a relationship with Cardi B? And they say, yeah, we'll make it happen. And then all of a sudden this person come out with an album. They have a hit record. It goes platinum. And in the next 6 months, you see them engaged to Cardi B. All of this shit is fake, man. And I know you know what I'm talking about. All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Peace. I thought I was finished with this video, but then I realized that I wasn't. MK Ultra, mind control, monarch butterfly, sex kittens. Where did these sex kittens come from? Did they kidnap them? Nah, they didn't kidnap them. The sad thing is, these sex kittens, they was given to the Illuminati, the powers that used to be, the ones that run the world. They was given to them by their parents. All of these sex kittens were born into coats. I always thought, what type of guy would want a sex kitten? Have you ever watched the movie Coming to America? In Coming to America, Eddie Murphy was presented with a sex kitten. She was supposed to be his wife, but he didn't want her. He didn't want somebody that was programmed. You see this movie right now on the screen? This is the Stepford Wives. These are all sex kittens. They telling the same story in a different way. There's guys that's out there. They're not confident. They have little penises. They have this male complex, and all they want is a woman that serves. They don't want a woman that think. They want a sex kitten. And these are those sex kittens. You know, a sex kitten is trained. A sex kitten is trained from birth to serve. These entertainers, these athletes, these professionals, they sign the contract and they get these sex kittens, these Stepford wives. These Stepford wives, that's what it is, Stepford wives. They get these Stepford wives, these robot bitches. And then they start investing money in them. They give them the big titties, the big booty, the fake smile. And they take a lot of pictures. And when the contract is over, they go to the next Stepford wife. You understanding what I'm saying? This is the sex kittens. You see them. You see them on Disney. You see them. You see them in the Victoria's Secret ads. You see them. You see them everywhere. There's ones that you don't see. These are the ones that's flown to Dubai. I mean, there's beautiful sex kittens. Could you believe that there's people that's born just to have sex? There's people that's born just to have sex. We're literally living in Westworld. And they recycle these people. Some people you're familiar with, but the majority of them, you don't even know who they are. Some of them are underage. You have elderly sex kittens. Yes, you would have Cher as a sex kitten. Why? Because there's some sick entertainer or athlete that like elderly women. I mean, I'm not judging them. You hear what I'm saying? Yes, that there's elderly sex women, sex kitten, there's underage sex kittens. You see, what we see in our face is entertainment. We see singers, we listen to their songs, we watch their movies, we look at them dunk basketballs and make touchdowns. But behind the scenes, in the darkness, behind the scenes, in the darkness, your favorite entertainer is giving some 48-year-old, 50, some 84, fuck 48, an 84-year-old Arab guy a lap dance. Yes, I'm talking about your favorite basketball player, the biggest, blackest one. This is why we don't supposed to worship these people, man. Go get your favorite celebrity and type up leopard print. And if you see them in leopard print, especially more than one photo, you best believe that they're owned. You see, they start them off young. They start them off young. That's so sad. That's the sad part. They start them off young. They get to touching them and promising them things, giving them gifts, giving them cake and ice cream and big, long, extended, exaggerated hugs and shit, putting them in commercials. But behind the scene, they training them. You see, this is where Hollywood make they big money. Yeah, the movies, it make money. The movie industry, it make billions, but it don't make as much money as that creepy shit, man, with the kids and the sex kittens. Yes, there's underage sex kittens. There's elderly sex kittens. You wouldn't believe that there's elderly sex kittens, huh? You wouldn't believe that Betty White and Cher is a sex kitten. Yeah, I'm telling you, Madonna, she just a pussycat. The Pussycat Dolls, the Cheetah Girls, sex kittens. You hear what I'm saying? And if you sell your soul right now, you get one of them funky ass sex kittens. You can have one. A lot of the seasoned sex kittens, they're handlers. They'll stick something up your butt. I'm not lying. It said in the Bible, in the end, knowledge will be increased. This is the knowledge to know that these people, they recycle the same women. If I was single and I had millions of dollars, I mean, you know how many beautiful women out there with heads on their shoulders. Even if I wanted somebody to just serve me, it won't be one of these funky heifers. I'd be the $1 million overseas, bro. I have a woman in every damn country. You mean to tell me that they not going to go get the Africans and the, oh my God, not up in London town? You know how many beautiful women is in London town? And they gonna get an Amber Rose, a bitch with a tattoo on her forehead? This is a program, man. And then when you go to the hood, listen, you go to the hood and you see this program. I'm gonna end it right here. You go to the hood and you see this program. You will see a hood rat. And that hood rat got a baby by 7, 8 different guys from that hood. All of these guys from the same hood, they plant their seeds in the same soil. You see, it's a program. We watch this shit and then we manifest it in our own lives. I know you know what I'm talking about. All praises to the Most High again. And thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe again. Because I know that you love this. And the Most High love that you love this. And I love it. All praises to the Most High. Peace.